Hi, I'm Ashley with your Reading Tutor, and today I'm going to talk to you about sight words. If you have a school-age child, you've probably heard the term sight words before, but do you really know what it is? Sight words are kind of like symbols, like the popular symbol for McDonald's. Long before students can read the sign, many of them are able to recognize the symbol for the restaurant. So sight words kind of work the same way. It's important for students to be able to recognize the letters, the symbols, for the words. Sight words are used frequently in the English language, so students need to memorize them so that they can read them whenever they come across them in their reading. Some examples of sight words are like, some, other, want, where, again, that sort of thing. When I'm working with a student online, I start by assessing their sight word level. I use a PowerPoint and I show them a list of 100 words, and we go through. If they're able to say the word within 5 seconds, I delete the word. If they cannot say the word within 5 seconds, to me that means they need to practice it a little bit and it stays on their list. Once we get to about 10 words that they need to work on, we stop there and we practice those 10 words until they've developed mastery. Some students also need to use the word in a sentence or maybe attach a picture to their PowerPoint slide for that word, or sometimes we think of an action that can go with the word to help them remember. And then each session, we start by practicing their sight words. And if they get it the next time, then maybe I'll delete their sentence so they don't have the clue, but the word still stays. And then the next session, if they're able to get it quickly within 5 seconds, then that word is mastered and we move on. And we just quickly move on through the levels of sight words, occasionally going back to review or reinforce, but students are able to pick them up really quickly when we are studying them this way. So here, let me show you an example of a PowerPoint. So here's a perfect example of a PowerPoint that I would use in a session with a student. This is a set of the 400 sight words. So I just quickly go through the words, and if they know it, it gets deleted. We'll just take it right out. If they don't know it, we need to do some work with it, then I'll click up here and have them write a sentence. I like to listen to music. And we keep that there. And again, sometimes students need a picture to help them with the word as well. So I might go, let's see, I want to insert a picture and I'm going to search for music. And I like to let my student pick which picture they want to use to go with it. So the last student liked these really colorful music notes, whatever works for them as a reminder of that word. And we just put that on the screen. So then the next time we come back to work on our sight words, they're gonna say the word. If they have trouble with it, they can read their sentence or they can look at their picture clue. So this works really good for my students. Sight words are super easy to practice at home. You can have your child identify sight words in their environment, like on the back of a cereal box, in a recipe book while you're cooking dinner, or on a package that a toy comes in, or just pulling out a storybook and having them identify sight words in the newspaper, magazine, really anywhere that you're reading words. As you're driving them to camp or school, you could look for sight words in your environment, on signs or buildings. It's really easy to practice these words because they show up frequently in our life. Another thing you can do is create flashcards in sets of 10 to help your student work on the words that they need to master. You can also look on Pinterest for dozens of do-it-yourself activities for sight words, like sight word bingo or a sight word scavenger hunt. And there are even commercial sight word games you can buy. That's it. Sight words are a simple but crucial part of learning to read and being a successful and confident reader. Because sight words can't be decoded or sounded out in traditional ways, they just need to be memorized. So if you found this video helpful, please like my video, share it, comment below. Let me know if you're using any of these techniques with your children at home. And don't forget to click on that bell icon so that you can get notifications when I upload videos in the future. Great. Thank you. See you next time.